Hello, Shamai, and welcome back to the Real Jack Army podcast show. So then, today, before we get everyone's predictions in our Facebook group, we're still looking for members to join. Our aim is to get to 30 members by the end of the year. So fingers crossed that can get achieved. So looking ahead then to Norwich, we travel to Carrow Road on Saturday. And looking at Norwich's home form, they have recently played Millwall on the 3rd of November. That finished 0-0. They played Wycombe Wanderers at home on the 24th of October. Norwich winning that one 2-1. And they played Birmingham City on the 20th of October. They narrowly won that by 1-0. Looking at the Jack Army, Swansea City's away form, we played Brentford on the 3rd of November. That finished 1-1. We got hard done by there, in my opinion. We played Bristol City on the 24th of October. That finished 1-1. And then we played Coventry away. That also finished 1-1 on the 20th of October. So then, looking ahead to this game then, both sides have got a good chance. But I think it's going to finish 0-0 just because Swansea City seem to rely on Andre Ayew for goals. And don't take it personally, Jack Army. I think we should give Cullen a chance. I know we got that new Goretzka, probably saying that wrong, I apologise. But apart from that, we either got Jamal Lowe and Andre Ayew up front. And we are heavily, in my opinion, relying on goals from Andre Ayew. Gibbs White, what a fantastic loan signing that was. It is a pity he got injured because I think he would have got more assists like he did. He even got a first goal in the Championship on his first start in the Championship, which is brilliant. But I think we need a definite number 10 or number 9 to constantly score goals week in, week out for us. Otherwise, we're not going to stay in that top 6. Yes, we're getting the occasional draws against the top sides like Brentford, who we played and lost stupidly last season, but that's gone now, that's forgotten about. We're on to this season now. And number 10, give Liam Cullen a chance. He hasn't been in the side for the last 2 weeks. He's either been on the bench and hasn't come on, but Cooper needs to have faith in a youngster, a young striker. Look at Ryan Brewster, look what he did last year. Came from Liverpool in January, scored goals left, right and centre, got us to the playoff, now we're losing out. What could be achieved hasn't been recognised by Cooper. Yes, you stick to a team that hasn't lost in a few games and you're picking up points away from home, which is brilliant. But we need to start winning games, but you never know. I think it's going to finish 0-0 because we heavily rely on Andre Ayew for goals. That's my opinion, and I'm going to stick to my guns on that one. So, Damien, a Swansea City supporter, obviously, this is why it's called the Real Jack Army podcast. How silly of me. So he has gone for a 1-1 draw or 2-1 win for Swansea. Jan has said 2-1 win for the Swans. Hope Ben Cabango isn't injured. I think he is out for a couple of weeks. Could be wrong. He has been just selected for the latest Wales and Connor Roberts. So congratulations to both players on getting selected for, I was going to say Ryan Giggs' squad, but obviously the incident with that one is still ongoing and we don't know who's going to get called up to replace him or step in. Leslie, a Swansea City supporter, again, has said a 1-1 draw. That is probably the most likely to happen. Alan has said not going to be an easy 3 points. Would be brilliant, but I think a point is more realistic. Couldn't agree more. And against a team which has come down from the Premier League last season in Norwich City, they seem to be that team who either they go up and they come back down. I have always said that if a team deserves to stay in the Premier League, like your Sheffield United, like your West Broms, who seem to be struggling, I also think the Fulham, who are a Premier League side but have struggled this season, this season, in the Premier League, you've had wins, you've had 7 goals scored, you've had 6 goals scored. In the Championship, Reading started the season flying. They've lost a couple of games, and they have also picked up wins on the road. Swansea City are doing well, but I think going back to the Andre Ayew situation, in my opinion, before I start any arguments amongst anyone, I just want to say the Swansea City, Steve Cooper is doing brilliant. I can't see why he can't just play Liam Cullen, like bring him on for like 50 minutes into a game, like left, because the kid can score goals like Ryan Brewster did last season. But who am I to say? I'm not a manager. I'm just a supporter. I'm just frustrated that just give him a chance. Cause Jamal Lowe, I think, is a recognised winger, not even a striker. But who am I to say? I'm getting so argumentative now. I apologise. But I just want Swansea City to do the best they can. I think they are, but I think they need to score more goals. Otherwise, teams below us, like your Norwiches, your Watfords and your Bournemouths, are just going to overtake us, and we're just going to narrowly miss out. We've worked so hard into these last 10 games. I think we just need to remain on the same track, but have a different approach to it. But what am I to say? I'm not a manager. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just another supporter. But give him a chance. And to end this podcast show, Sky Bet Championship latest score, Cardiff City 0, Bristol City 1. Come on, Bristol. Cardiff again relegated. Let's all have a party. Upper Jacks. Good luck, Swansea City. Good luck to the boys on the weekend. Bring all 3 points home from Carrow Road. Stay safe, everyone. And if you are watching the game, Upper Jacks. We'll be back soon. See you soon. And stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.